Facebook friends, welcome back. Happy Tip Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me again, for those of you who are here week after week. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So happy that you've joined us. My name is Kelly Simpson, and I am an Arbonne independent consultant. And one of the things that I love to do is to reach out to my Facebook network week after week with some aspect of healthy living in the form of a Tuesday tip, because I believe that healthy habits, when practiced over time, lead to a healthy lifestyle. So together, week after week, tip after tip, we are building a healthy living nation. Today's tip is inspired by the Masters. So I know that a great number of you in my Facebook network are golfers. And for those of you who aren't, I love you just the same. And this tip is something that packs a lot of great alkalizing nutrients into a couple of little items. Simple to make. So Masters, for those of you who are not golf enthusiasts, is the tournament that is played every year at Augusta National. And it is the tournament that the winner receives the green jacket. So Jim and I declare this Green Week every week. We won't miss the Masters for anything. So it is the one weekend a year that we do spend a lot of time in front of the television. We haven't had the privilege of attending in person. That is on our bucket list, but we do watch it from home. So we make some healthy snacks and we keep them green, just to do something kind of fun and festive for that occasion. So my tips today are both very green. They're also both very alkalizing. We've chosen ingredients that help the body to become less acidic and more alkaline, which provides a really much more healthful environment for your body. So 2 little pestos. And these pestos you could either put over pasta, I prefer gluten-free pasta, or zoodles, which are noodles made with zucchini. You could also just use them for dipping. They're both delicious. I've kitchen tested them. So today I've got my little Bella blender. I want to just mention this. I do a 30 Days to Healthy Living program. I coach people through. It's a very educational process. It also helps you to just sort of identify foods that may be causing inflammation in your body. We go through a 30-day period of removing things that are known to be inflammatory. And then at the end, we'll test them back, and you can determine very, very quickly, because if you are someone who has been suffering from symptoms for years that you did not know were food related, those symptoms will return immediately upon reintroducing whatever the offensive food group is. So if you would like to know more about that, just make a comment below or reach out to me in a little private message, or if you have my email address, certainly that's a great way to reach me, and I will connect with you. I can tell you more about it. The reason I brought it up now is this Bella blender is something that I am actually offering as a gift for anybody that decides to come through the 30 Days to Healthy Living and bring a friend. So we have another group starting up next, well, actually in a week or so, April 8th. And I'd love to invite you to come along on this amazing little journey. So the first one I'm going to do is broccoli, basil, pumpkin seeds. And I know it sounds like kind of a strange combination for a pesto, but it's absolutely delicious. We put a little bit of lemon in it that's tangy. And lemons, something very interesting, you would think are very acidic because they are acidic when you first eat them, but in your body chemistry changes them to a very alkaline property. So good thing. So I'm going to post the measurements of all of the ingredients on a comment below, so you need to write this down. But here are fresh basil leaves, and this is chopped broccoli. So we're adding broccoli. You know the benefits of broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most healthy vegetables you can put in your body. So of course we're gonna get that in there, and it just happened to fit into my green theme beautifully. So we're gonna pack the blender with broccoli, and we're gonna put in 1 clove of garlic. If you can see this, it's roasted garlic. I bought it roasted. And then these are pumpkin seeds. Again, green, many healthy benefits to the pumpkin seeds. We're gonna squeeze the juice of 1 lemon in here. It's gonna give it just a nice tangy flavor. And actually, it also brightens up the color of the pesto. So that's that. And then we just put it on. I'm using this little Bella blender because I like it. It's a nice size. It works great. And I forgot one ingredient. I forgot the EVOO, the extra virgin olive oil. Wondering why it seemed a little dry, but we're going to pour in the olive oil and after you've kind of broken up the nuts, and then we add just a touch of water. All right, and give it a shake. Add a little more water. We want to have a consistency that's going to be not liquefied, but moist. One more and it's going to be ready. Beautiful pesto. So again, you could make some zucchini noodles, or you could put this over pasta. And then you're just gonna add a little salt to taste. So that's one. The other one sounds like a very strange combination, I know, but this one is probably my favorite. So this one actually calls for mint leaves, which I just grabbed some fresh out of the garden this morning. If you don't have them in your garden, grab some at the grocery store. Calls for, I believe it's 1.5 cups. And oh, the smell. Mint. This time of year, I put it in my protein shakes, I cook with it, I put it in my tea. I just love, love, love all the chlorophyll, the delicious flavor. It is such a healthy, healthy herb. So we dump that in, and you know how hard it is to get peas down. Well, with this recipe, you're gonna learn to love your peas. This is a cup of peas, lime. Now this gives it a really nice tangy flavor. We're gonna squeeze the juice from 1/2 of a lime. And the recipe calls for Himalayan pink salt. So that's what I'm using. If you don't have that, just use some sea salt. It's nice and a few twists in there. And then again, your extra virgin olive oil. This one also calls for a tablespoon of water, which I'm just going to get a little water here. And rinse off the blade. And this one turns out much chunkier than the other one. So what I like to do is use it as a dip. beautiful, chunky pea and mint pesto. And I love to use it and just dip sesame crackers in it or some sort of gluten-free, dairy-free cracker, because that's the way we live. That's the way we roll. So that's my Tuesday tip. I hope I've given you a couple of things to put on your list of fun new recipes to try. And I hope that I've inspired you to do something healthy this weekend. Have a great week. I can't wait to share with you again next week, and make a comment. Let me know who you want to win the Masters. I've kind of got my eye on Rory, but there are so many amazing, talented players out there. It's going to be a fun weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.